Hello and welcome to a new episode of Product Basics. Today I wanted to publish a video on one of the smallest products we supply to the biggest of applications, the 3D-Intelliclamp. If you manufacture HVAC cabinets meant to be assembled stacked or in a straight row, this small helpful tool is a very economic way of removing frustration in a clever way, and that will make your HVAC enclosures look good and work the way they are supposed to. Normally, when shipping large HVAC units in parts to the place of installation, you have to wrestle the big prefabricated units so that they match perfectly when reassembling it. This is because the air is moving through all the units and the gaskets on the separate parts must match up perfectly so air don't leak in or out through the gaps between the units. This is not an easy task as the units are both big and heavy but still need to match up perfectly. Using these connectors will remove the problem completely. You will never more get leaking gaps between the units and never need to worry about aligning units when reassembling the HVAC units on location. In other words, with these 3D-Intelliclamps mounted on the edges, the different units will match just as perfectly as when you built or designed the unit in your factory. Now the edges of the filter unit will mate with the heat exchangers unit, that in turn will match the fan unit, that will match the condenser unit, that in turn will match the evaporator unit, and so on, naturally depending on what units you're using. You attach the 3D-Intelliclamps to the edges of the cabinets when you make the unit. Then when you disassemble the units, you ship them to the customer, and when the unit is roughly reassembled, you slide the units together and finally tighten the through bolt for all surfaces to align perfectly. In a way, the 3D-Intelliclamp transforms your HVAC unit to a huge puzzle. We recommend that you use one set of 3D-Intelliclamps for each meter, or about 3 feet, on your HVAC unit. The secret of the product is the clever design of the rounded shape aligning the enclosure in the X and Y dimension. Then the wedge-shaped wafer also aligns the units in the Z dimension, creating this unique three-dimensional fit. The 3D-Intelliclamp is most often used in HVAC applications, in electrical cabinets or building applications when reassembling big cabinets that has to match perfectly on site. The 3D-Intelliclamps come in 2 sizes and are available in natural zinc or black powder coated. And what's more, we can match your company colors to hide or highlight these little helpful products to give you an added advertising advantage. These are only a few of the powder coated colors that we have used powder coating the 3D-Intelliclamps during the last 2 weeks. If you need help or assistance, need samples, drawings or product information, or maybe you want a specially colored version that matches your logo, get in contact with us. We have been supporting companies like yours with latching hardware since 1981, and we can help you too. Our business development managers or customer service representatives will be happy to help you out. See you next time.